Tanzania has been in the headlines again, this time for one of the most dramatic elections in recent years. After days of silence and confusion, internet access has finally been restored across the country. The shutdown came right after violent protests that broke out following the re-election of President Samia Suluhu Hassan. She has been declared the winner with an overwhelming 98% of the vote, a result that has shocked many observers and international analysts. While President Hassan insists that the election was free and fair, opposition parties and human rights groups strongly disagree. They claim that hundreds of people may have died in the protests that erupted soon after the vote, although the government says those reports are exaggerated. Images shared online after the blackout lifted show scenes of unrest, empty streets, police patrols, and in some cases, heartbreaking reports of families searching for missing loved ones. Human rights organizations in neighboring Kenya have released footage they say came from Tanzania, showing victims and widespread chaos. However, due to the earlier internet shutdown, independent verification remains difficult. President Samia Suluhu Hassan, who made history as Tanzania's first female leader, came to power in 2021 after the death of her predecessor, John Magufuli. Analysts say that within her party she has faced internal challenges and that may have motivated her to seek a decisive, even overwhelming victory this time. But winning almost every vote in an election where some polling stations appeared nearly empty has raised serious questions about transparency. Regional observers from southern Africa noted that in some areas there were more police officers than actual voters. They reported widespread censorship, intimidation of the opposition, and restrictions on independent media coverage. The government has responded by saying its actions were necessary to maintain law and order, and that the unrest was fueled by misinformation and outside influence. But for many Tanzanians, the pain is real. Families are mourning, communities are tense, and people are asking whether this was truly democracy in action. As normal life begins to return, many citizens remain silent, not because they don't care, but because they're afraid. The internet may be back, but the sense of freedom is still missing. What happens next in Tanzania will depend on how the government responds to these allegations, and whether President Hassan can rebuild public trust after such a disputed election. The world will be watching closely to see if this marks a new beginning for Tanzania or another step backward for democracy in Africa. You're watching Miss Mono World News, where we bring you global updates in simple, clear English. Don't forget to join our WhatsApp channel for daily updates, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more world news explained clearly and fairly.